What is up, my fellow Chibits? Today I'm here to give all of you my anime first impressions of Lord of the Fies, or aka Shomin Sample. So this series has 2 episodes. The second episode just came out today, a couple hours ago, and I was waiting until the second episode came out until I did my first impressions. The reason for this was because I wanted to see how the story was going to be handled, and if some of the character traits from our main character and the main female characters of the series, I was wondering if they were going to carry over into the second episode, which they did to my surprise, which is why I am doing my first impressions of Shomin Sample. So, you're probably wondering, what is this series? What is it about? Is it good? Should I watch it? Should I check it out? That's probably the questions you're wondering right now. So let's get into that first thing. This is a ecchi fan service harem. Now, before you go any further and you're like, okay, I don't want to watch this, hear me out. Out of all the fan service harems we see from this anime season, we know there's quite a few of them. I will tell you from my perspective, in my opinion, this is by far the most different, most unique out of this season, and probably the best. But that is my personal preference, of course. Now, I'm not saying that the others are bad, just I prefer Shomin Sample, because it's so different. It doesn't feel like it's the same thing we have seen in these past couple seasons, which is a great thing to have for a harem fan service series. So, the plot of it is where this all-girl school, which you could probably already figure out where this is going, this all-girl school has high-class females. For instance, they are in the higher part of society to where they are getting trained to become elites, to where they can become politicians, where they can become business owners, CEOs, you know, these big elites in society. That is what these girls in this all-girl school is trying to strive for, which leads into the situation of the series, or the plot. Not actual boob plot, but plot. The plot of the series is that since these girls are in an all-girl school, and they are staying in dorms, and they're not going out to, you know, the public, they're just staying in the school, and when they're in this enclosed area to where they're learning, they don't really get to interact with the common folk. For instance, civilians, such as myself or any of you, they don't really get to interact with the common folk and see how they interact with each other. And so, the main point is to introduce this person, this commoner, bring them to the school, and allow them to intermingle with this person for they can build up this social skills to where they can go into the commoner world and be able to interact completely fine. Because let's face it, if they're going to be CEOs and they're going to be, you know, politicians, they need to know how civilians are. They need to know how the commoner world is. They need to know how they interact, you know, what the social norms are. They need to know this. So this is like them trying to learn how they can better themselves in the future. So it leads into the situation where the main male character has to be invited to this all-girl school to be able to teach them the commoner way. And also, the reason why he is a male, since they're in an all-girl school, they haven't had any male interactions, because all the teachers and all the students are all female. There is no male in sight, so they need male interactions. Now, here is the catch, though. Here is what really got me about the series. The catch is the people that brought over our main male character into the school, they brought him over thinking he was gay. Yeah, I'm not joking. They thought that our main male character was gay. So they brought him into the school because they wouldn't have to worry about this dude attacking the main female characters. And that is the situation we're in. The thing is the main male character, what sets him apart from everything else from this season, is that he is trying to put on a mask, a face, to where he is gay. He is pretending to be gay and love muscle men for he can stay in this all-girl school. But here's the other thing that sets him apart from everyone else from the season when it comes to harems and fan service. He is not into tits and ass. No, that's beneath him. What he's into is the thighs. And that's kind of why I have the title of this video, Lord of the Thighs, because he's a thigh man. Great way to introduce a character, give him a different type of personality than normal, but also allow a main character to try to pretend to be gay, which is a ballsy move by the writer of this series, because that's something you would not expect a writer, a manga, a light novel, or an anime to do. Like, you would never expect a character to try to pretend to be gay, and that's like the main core part of his character, to be able to stay in an all-girl school. You would never think something like that would be a part of someone's character, let alone the main character. And seeing that, That is why I think I'm doing a first impressions, because it's pretty damn funny, it's pretty damn unique from this anime season, and I think you should give it a shot. Of course, not everybody is going to like this series. It's not going to be a series for everyone. I mean, if you don't like harems, you don't like fan service, regardless of how the theme of it is, you probably shouldn't watch this series. But I will tell you this, there is a variety of fan service. You have man service and you have fan service. So yeah, so if you like man service, you got man service also in this series. So I respect the series a whole lot more for being able to have variety. Not just female fan service, but also male fan service as well, because it caters to everybody to what they like. So yeah, there's my thoughts, there's my first impressions of Shomin Sample. Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. You all have a wonderful day or night wherever you live. Please be safe. Chibi out.